Good evening, everyone. This is Ariel, and welcome to my media buy journey so far. Looks like I'm going to have to combine yesterday's and today's. So let me see. Let me see if I remember what I did yesterday. Yesterday, I was with Andrew. We were just working on some things, like some complaints that I had to deal with some buyers. I was able to get that resolved. And then honestly, I mean because of the I did like a red eye, I didn't really do much when I overnight. So I just went back to my apartment and just get a full rest going on, so forth. So and then and then well, before the rest, I was talking to Ali um and already comfy, and we're trying to get this ACA campaign going on so far, ACA clean. And like this buyer is like very desperate on getting this campaign all and set up. So um so uh I kind of like slacked it. I slacked off, and then later on I woke up at 7 a.m. today this morning, and I look at Slack. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta work on this. So I literally speed ran building up the landing page, setting up the campaign, setting up the buyer. I just set up. I set up. I tried like my research on finding like the clean ACA angles, like ads, because it's so hard to find them because everyone's doing the freaking subsidy. So, but finally, I did. I was like looking up the Facebook ad library, $0 health plan, $0 whatever premium, like trying to find it. And finally, I found a few of them. So you know what I did. You know what I ripped them. I ripped that shit. So I ripped it. And then also I assigned it to the developers to work on it. Oh no, I mean the designers to work on it. I was also trying to find the landing page too. That landing page was even harder to find. So, but I noticed that every single landing page is usually a quiz or a chatbot. So I got a Quizlander. Um, and then I just like make some. I just made up some headline. Check if you're interested in getting $0 help plan. Check if you qualify. So I was like do some research, did ChatGPT, I found it out and stuff like that. So finally I got that one set up. Um, so and wow, I was kind of surprised I was able to get that built out in less than an hour and a half. Like I was like almost at the finish line. Like I got everything: the pixel, the tracking, tag manager, the ads, the landing page. The only thing I wasn't able to fully finish was to set up the buyer and to set up the campaign because I was a little bit late. It was at this point I'm like, okay, I gotta take a shower and I gotta head to my job. My usual. Everyone knows what I do at my job. So, but then I think I just finished it around like 10 a.m. I was able to do a test call. Success. Flip the switch. Got that freaking shit live. So, so yeah, I was like, wow, I can't believe I did that an hour and a half. So, and that's basically, I think when you're in like some core sort of like when you have like that little exam, or you are in college and you haven't finished that project until the very last minute, and for some reason it kicks in and you get that shit done in like 10 minutes. So that's kind of like how I was feeling because I don't want them to lose their buyer. So because it's I get it. I mean I don't like it when buyers like they expect traffic like off the bat. Like if you're a network and you're expecting that, I'm like, I mean, come on, guys. But if you're a direct buyer, then I want you to take us serious. So like I know some good direct buyers like Clear One Advantage, Debt.com. I think this one's like, I don't know if it's, I forgot who it is. I know Assured Health wants search ads only. So, but then, so yeah, tonight, so tonight I was working on, doing like a small migration, to Retriever, just getting like a few campaigns to Retriever. It's been a while since I used Retriever because I'm always a Rainbow person, but it's always good to like diversify because there's some advantages that I like with Retriever, especially with their integration with RedTrack and their integration and their direct integration with TrueCall. So, and also it does have the ability to like adjust the affiliate ID. So when I do so because I wanted something where I want my calls where it'll tell me the affiliate ID. So there's like one call telling me it's from Pushnami, another call telling me it's from Facebook, another call telling me it's from Newsbreak. So I can change up the affiliate ID through the URL parameter. So that's one advantages that I do like Retriever. And yes, please invite me to freaking parties, guys. Come on. Why am I not invited to parties? You better invite me to parties. All right? So, um, so yeah, I want them to invite me to parties. That's it. So yeah, I'm gonna get those campaigns live. I do want to be organized too, because especially, and there's a lot of opportunities that people are coming to me and like, hey Ariel, can you run my budget and stuff like that? And I'm like, guys, I know I'm working on there. Like I'm getting it. I'm getting there. So but like once you guys see results, like once you guys see something going, I mean, I'm not turning back. So I really want this to be my full-time career because I've been doing managing operations. I've been managing, the publishers and buyers for such a long time. And, you know, I I t- I had a conversation with one of the shamans when we are talking about the Pachacuti Mesa, and he told me that when when you leave, you're leaving behind something. What you're doing is a reflection of who you are. And if you want to go for it, you have to go for it. You have to leave that in the past and be who you want to be. So, so I think one thing I'm gonna be leaving behind in the past is I'm leaving behind me I was running a pay-per-call network. I'm gonna be leaving behind that I was an operations manager, and I want to leave I do want to leave a legacy, and that legacy is to build a book, and that book is to teach other people on how to run a pay-per-call network, everything from the bottom to the top. So when I leave behind this whole career and to go onto this new journey, I want to have something like an operations manual so that everyone can pick it up, and even if you're a newbie, you can learn from it too and and learn how to run it properly. So and so it's a tough call that I'm going to make, and I'm getting more comfortable. I'm getting more comfortable, and I'm getting ready for it. So uh wow, that was kind of personal, you know that? So, and then last but not least, what is it? Wow, I was like, I'm trying to wing this one. Is I'm gonna do an all-nighter tonight. So as you guys can see, I'm like literally sweating because I actually just did like a 40-minute running workout. So I was consistently doing 5.2 speed the majority of the time, and then by the time I was like at like 5 minutes over to end it, I went down to 3.7, and then down to 3.2, and then at this point I just want to calm my body down. So my shirt is like literally sweating right now. So but this will help me this will help me stay up, cardio, getting your blood up and running, because I need to get my brain going. I done all-nighters where, you know, where I didn't go to the gym, and then next thing you know, I'm like literally staring. I can't even I can't function. I'm like just watching a video because that's the only thing I can do now at this point. So my purpose of going to the gym is to be able to function, so I can get things done. So now, now I won't. My goal in life when I start my new journey, I really do want to follow the John Castle model, because I when I had a conversation with him at GeekX, I found out that he was like he was like a solo media buyer, and then he built a team around him. So, and I'm kind of like following that path too as well. I'm a solo media buyer, and I have a yeah, I have a creative agency that I hired to build out designs and stuff like that. So his is more in-house. I'm more like outsource. So I kind of have two teams. I have No Limit Creatives for design and video, and then for anything web development, and for, let's say, I need someone to manage while I'm away, I'm using A Teamwork, which is Andrew's company. So I'm seeing where my path is, and I'm seeing where how I can structure this. So, and I see myself for 2025 to be a professional media buyer. I see myself in 2025 to be a content creator, someone who makes blogs, someone who makes videos, guides, and tutorials. And I know that everyone has been asking for it. The time is almost here, and I got to make that decision. So I ask for encouragement. I ask you guys to to keep me to keep me strong, and to help me along the way. You know, I'm still learning. I'm still learning, and I will get there. So I want to thank you guys for listening, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye bye.